Snack-sized business.
Hello there, and welcome to another episode of Snack-sized Business. I'm your host, LB Adams, and we've got one show, 2 people, 3 questions, 4 minutes, give or take. On the Zoom today, it's my pleasure to introduce you to Stephanie Boye. Stephanie is a woman on a mission, a serial entrepreneur, dedicated sexual assault counselor, speaker, educator, podcaster, and mother of 3. Stephanie has committed her life to opening and elevating the national conversation around sexuality education, healthy intimacy, and porn literacy. Speaking with dozens of experts, parents, educators, and interviewing over 600 teens. And through her work as a sexual assault counselor, she saw many troubling patterns and began to focus on how best to prepare her 3 teenagers. Her quest went deep as the onion unfolded, culminating in her 2019 TEDx talk. Today, she teaches a course on sexual citizenship at the College of Charleston and is writing a book about everything you and your young person need to know before they go to high school. Welcome to the show, Stephanie Boye. Hello and welcome to Snack-sized Business, Stephanie Boye. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me. This is exciting.
Okay. Are you ready to kind of jump right into the 3 questions?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Question number 1. What abilities do you bring to your work that you can't or don't necessarily put on a resume?
Okay, well, obviously to begin with, talking about sex does not make me squeamish, and I have the ability to make most people, young and old, feel quite comfortable in uncomfortable topics surrounding specifically porn and sex. And I would just say I credit that to being a middle child and having ADD. I think both of those things are great traits for making that happen. Yeah.
Interesting. That's really interesting. Okay. So it's not very often that we get someone who's able to answer the question and also sort of think about where that trait or quality came from. So kudos to you. Okay. Second question. Are you ready?
Yes.
What does your 10 years ago self need to know now?
My 10 years ago self was afraid to walk away from a job and take on a soul project, if you will. I think my 10 years ago self needs to know that, it is so rewarding making a difference in people's lives, and whatever path, if it's truly your path, you have God and the universe behind you all the way. And, you have to trust that internal plan.
Right. Understanding that you're making a difference or that you will make a difference. That's pretty profound. Okay. Yeah. All right. So third and final question.
Yeah.
What would the world not get if you left Earth tomorrow?
This is taking a big leap because what I'm trying to do is pass legislation for mandatory comprehensive sexuality education beginning in the 7th grade. My work, I know, will help empower kids to embrace their sexuality, which means everything that encompasses the sexual part of themselves, and help them to have healthy relationships. So happy kids that love and accept themselves, having healthy relationships is the foundation of healthy schools, healthy persons, healthy families, and healthy communities. So I think that would be something that if I can pass legislation, that would be a real shame to, if I left the earth tomorrow, to not have.
Yeah, agreed. I can't imagine what the world might be like if we could talk about sex and sexuality with an ease that we absolutely don't have now. Well, Stephanie, thank you so much for your time and your expertise and certainly your passion. I appreciate it. Thank you.
So much. Thank you for having me, LB. This was fun.
Snack-sized business.